Good evening, family, friends, associates, and in between. Welcome to the Family's Corner. Um, y'all, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know if I'm gonna make the full 30 minutes today just because I literally just got finished working out, came into the house, and came on here. So, I need to get myself together. So we're going to try and go, but today is Talk About It Tuesday, and we are going to talk about it. My friend sent me a video clip initially of WAP. I'm going to try to keep it as PG as possible and use medical terms, but to start out, if there are children, please send them out the room for a second. WAP is called Wet Ass Pussy. Now, that's probably the only few times I'm going to say it during this course. I'm going to use it, the medical term for it, just to keep it PG. So, she sent it to me and I listened to it because initially I didn't know anything about the song. She sent it to me and told me just listen to it and call her. So I listened to it and then I called her. And then she told me that the song was a women empowerment song. And what was my opinion on it? So I was like, well, I didn't listen to it with that kind of ear. So normally when I listen to things, I generally just listen to it to see if I'm going to like it, if I'm going to groove to it, if the words is something that makes sense to me. I am from the 70s era, so things need to make sense to me. A lot of this modern day music don't make sense to me and I can't get jiggy with it. So and you'll notice that I use a lot of old terms because I am old. So, well, I'm young old. I'm just seasoned. There you go. So with it, I had to go back in and I had to listen with a open mind first because they are artists. So you have to acknowledge their artistry. So I went in and I listened to it with that mind, and then I was out riding my bike and I listened to it with a and to listen to the words and to gather everything that they were saying with the words to see where the women empowerment part come in. I generally don't talk about people's music because they making the money. I'm not making that kind of money, so I feel like why discuss what they got going on because they making more money than me. And so that don't make no sense to me. But when it was sent to me, you know, I took the challenge on. So the song starts out, I did make notes too. The song starts out, there's some hoes in this house. There's some whores in this house. It said a certified freak 7 days of the week. Then it goes on to say a wet a vagina make your pull-out game weak. What I think the young women were saying or trying to gather in the song was essentially the same thing that men do in their own songs when they defy us or say they messing with this person or that person or doing this. She just saying to me she just got some good stuff, like you ain't gonna be able to just back up out of it. And so I didn't see anything wrong with that. Then she go on to say she got some wet vagina, bring a bucket and a mop for how wet it is. Is her vagina, like, ain't you supposed to promote what you got going on? Like, you ain't supposed to be like, my stuff trash. So then it say beat it up, you know, the N word, catch a charge, extra hard. But this vagina, y'all, this is like, ooh, it's gonna be hard to get through this. But this vagina right in your face, wipe your nose like a credit card. On that part, But she going to say how she a freak. So she married. So she just telling you what they got going on. The spitting in the mouth thing though, y'all. Mm, mm, where we going with? Why you got spit in my mouth? Like you ain't got spit in my mouth. We don't have to do that. No, no. That was a bit much. That And then they say, "Come take a dive, tie me up." I'm surprised. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, are opinionated on the song, and it's nothing different than Betty Wright. Is nothing different than Nina Simone. Is no different than Ella Fitzgerald. It's no different than a lot of the great women, or the Candy Licker. Lord Jesus, that man. Yes, it's no different than them. So, like I said, I grew up in the 70s era listening to that music, and then transition into Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Kaya, My Neck, My Back. It was one person that was real raunchy too, like her and Lil Kim, but I don't think it was Foxy Brown. I can't remember. I didn't do my research before I got on here, so I'm not gonna even try to guess that. But they did the same thing. Now that this era is coming out, saying essentially the same things that they said, just in different words. I don't see a problem with it. I don't. The women empowerment part, where I think the young women was trying to go in, that is, number one, they collaborated together. And I hear in the music industry, it is difficult oftentimes for female artists to get along with each other, especially in our group, our community. It's difficult for females to get along, let alone female musicians. And so I think the collaboration, as well as how they vibed off of each other, is where the empowerment, and plus they're telling you too can do just like these men do. You don't have to be like, oh no, it ain't all that, or you hide who you are. They don't. So they're just saying you could do the same thing. Then after my friend had sent it to me, I started seeing Facebook go crazy about it, and I seen a group that I was in discuss it like it's disgusting, it's not empowering women. How is this motivating women to do something different? My confusion came in, or young girls. My confusion came in because I know my daughter aspires to be like me every day. So I have to watch me and what I do and what I feed her. She's a sponge, so she's soaking everything up. I just came in from the gym. She just came in from the gym with her dad. So she wants to mimic me. She want to be just like me. So and I'm going to say this carefully, what is going on that your child wants to mimic Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion? I know for my children right now, we still listen to Kids Bop. We listen to some songs, like we still listen to Will Smith, y'all. We listen to, my son loves a DMX song, Heaven, where they sing. It's a choir, a church choir in there. He likes that song. It's a T.I. song with the one little girl that he did a song with. She was the first lady of Hustle Gang initially. I forget her name. Y'all suffer from CRS real bad, but I do know who she is. But I just can't remember her name. I see her face. Real thin, pale, Caucasian young lady. I forget her name. Her. He likes those type songs. So it confused me when people kept saying that these young women was role models for these children, because we should be raising our own children and we determine what they listen to. Now, not saying your child eventually won't sneak and listen to that kind of music, but then hopefully you've been and broke down to them what it is essentially that they're talking about by that time. And then I've seen a lot of people saying, talking about in the lyrics, she don't clean and she don't cook. Well, that's this era. Like, so what's the problem? If that's how she got a ring, then by all means, if that's what she did, look at all the stuff she did to do that. When us old heads was out here trying to get rings, I was cooking and cleaning. I was folding laundry. I was ironing clothes. I was going to work. I wasn't like she swallowing it, make it tickle her tonsils. That's yeah. Right. And then she she got to do a lot, y'all. She got to do a lot to get her tuition paid, her car paid. And I don't know. I just ain't into wearing my girlfriend down like that. I want to hold on to her a little longer, make her a little more special. What all that she doing is just it's wearing her down, and she asking for a lot. And they gonna give her a lot, it seems like, because it's wet. But you gotta have a better expectation of yourself than what's going on there. But I don't think there was nothing wrong with the song. I feel like a lot of people just getting in their feelings today because people just want to talk. People just want to place their opinions on what these young ladies got going on. And people are talking about, the fact that she can't cook or she can't clean. Her husband don't give a damn that she can't cook and she can't clean. She can hire a maid. She can have several maids. The money that this song is making. She can hire 5 cooks, private and otherwise. They can go to their kitchen at midnight. They can go to their kitchen at 3 a.m. And she can call somebody in there to go cook that man's food. So he don't give a damn whether she cook and clean. But what he do give a damn about is when he wanted that $1 million video, she was able to drop that $1 million for him on that video. Can you do the same? So while we sitting up here saying that their video isn't women empowerment, that their video is trash, how much did your video make? How much are you making? While we're sitting up here talking about condoning whether she cooks or don't cook, that's what her household is okay with. We got to worry about what our households is okay with. Because while you worried about Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and what they got going on with some WAP, we'll know what's going on with our husbands. We'll know whether they doing something with somebody else with some WAP. Me personally, I hope my husband not. But if he is, he know the consequences of it. Like, we got to know that you don't know what's going on in a person's life. That they're not or having to mimic what you want them to mimic or be like what you want them to be like. Just because today is a different era and they're more open with their sexuality and their sexual being does not mean that this song is horrible. I mean, it's got some harsh words in it, but it's no different than any other song. It's no different than Betty Wright. It's no different than Shirley calling the other lady. It's no different than the Candy Liquor guy, Nina Simone. Oh my goodness, it's no different than Nina Simone. Ella Fitzgerald, all of the late greats did the same thing. If you listen to even some of Beyonce's verbiage in her words, it's no different. This is just, the beat is harder, and I think their words are harsher. They're not so dainty. So I think that helps people to want to formulate an opinion about the song. And if that's all working for them not cooking, and they getting their credit card paid, then let them do what they do. But I wouldn't want to get no man no diabetes. Yeah, by talking to my good girlfriend now. I wouldn't. You got the steam, if that's what's going on, and y'all. And I know Cardi B steam because I done seen her steam before, so I know she yoni steams. But if that's what they going on, you gotta work on that and get with me, because I'll give you a nookie cookie. Yeah, we get that together, balance out our pH balance, so we not getting nobody sick. And then I'm not some of that stuff. Yeah. So, just when you formulating an opinion about somebody, know that opinions are just like behinds. Everybody got one. And your opinion ain't paying these young women's bills, nor do they really care, as long as you're clicking, streaming, purchasing, listening to, talking about, hating on everything they're doing, because it's generating more money. Like I said, somebody sent it to me, then I went and downloaded it, then I listened to it several times. So I know they made a nice little penny off me. So kudos to you, girls. If this what you are doing and this what you want, so what? If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Gloss past it. Y'all, I have to cut this short. I think I would have had 10 more minutes with y'all. I'm so sorry, but I promote self-care, and I need to get myself all the way together. So I just wanted to talk about that because it was sent to me, and I want us to stop being so judgmental. We listen to the music too. I'm almost 50 years old. I listen to it. So, oh well. Thank you. Bye. Oh, tomorrow is Workout Wednesday. I will post one of my workouts. Then Thursday we are off. Friday is Financial Freedom Friday. So I will see you then. Thank you.